up, family? How y'all feeling? Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever you at. What's up?
It's just leaving the NICU again. We had our baby, our daughter. She was born at 26 weeks, weighing 1 pound and 5 ounces. So she's in the NICU.
She was like this big. Matter of fact, she was like this big. No, I'm just playing, but she was a little bigger than that. But
yeah,
she was pretty small. But it's a blessing that we had her. You know,
yes,
a tough journey. Even now, her being in the NICU is still a tough journey and very long. We want her home. It can be stressful.
Yeah. So what I want to talk about is, what do you do when you feel desperate in a situation? Because I'm feeling desperate. We're both feeling desperate to bring her home. She has a CPAP machine on, so it's like it takes up most of her face as they put it in through her nostrils. That's to help her breathe. And she's gaining weight slowly. She was gaining a lot of weight quickly, and then all of a sudden kind of hit, we see like a plateau. Yeah, plateau. And kind of just stopped gaining weight for some time. And it's like, sometimes it feels like the process is being prolonged, and we just want to take her home. So what do you do when you find yourself in a desperate situation, when everybody else is walking out the hospital with your baby, and not with your baby, with their baby. They're walking out the hospital with their baby, and you have to leave yours behind.
You know, I wanted to say something real quick. Like, Amanda, you just touched on it. It's just going through the process. Like, the process is tough, but the process builds character. It strengthens you, and even at your weakest moments. Oh, sorry about the bumpy bump, but
we're driving.
we on our way home. But the process, it can be draining and it can be hard. But at the end of the day, it's always a light at the end. So again, what do you do when you're desperate? You know, I said you just gotta have faith and take it one day at a time, and know that God is in control and everything is gonna be all right. Like, your faith will carry you through everything and anything. Just have God by your side.
Yeah.
My love.
No, that's true. You just have to keep praying and keep reading your Bible. Sometimes there's nothing fancy to do. You know, you just have to keep doing the same stuff that you're doing.
And when you read the word is healing. So whatever you're going through, like you may be mad, upset, when you read the word, it'll start healing your mind, your heart, your soul, and you'll start feeling better. And even when you pray, like you feel a fire. Well, at least I do. When you pray and like you may be mad. Like the other day, I was a little annoyed, and then I prayed. I felt so much better. Like, just the power of prayer is so important. Like, you have to pray every day, all day, because the devil was around, and when you stop praying, that's when he try to get in your head and, you know, kind of mess things up. So just always pray, even when you're desperate and you're going through things.
So when I don't pray, that's when handling the NICU gets difficult.
Yep.
So I need prayer every day. I pray every day, and I've started making it a habit, and it helps with the stress, because it's hard not having your baby with you every day, all day, which is what, you know, when you first have a baby, that's what you expect. You expect to take them home and have them with you 24/7, and you have that bond. But then when you have to leave them behind, you get stressed out, you get frustrated, you feel guilty, you know, which is normal. I mean, as a mom, you're gonna feel guilty sometimes, you know, having to leave the baby behind, because from 6 to 8, you know, you can't be in there. They send you home. Well, they send you away. You don't have to go home, but you can't be in the NICU doing shift change. That's just their rules. So we take that time. We go home, come back the next day, and yeah, it's hard.
It's a lot.
Hard leaving your baby in the care of other people when you want to be the one taking care of them all the time.
Like, it makes you feel like you're worthless. I mean, which you're not, but like it's kind of how you feel. Well, that's how I do.
Yeah.
I get a joy when I get to change my little baby shooting out, having nice explosions and stuff. I'd be like, ooh. So that was a hot one. That one was stinky. You know, I'll be cracking up.
But, nasty.
but, you know, and then the nurses, they be annoyed and they just, you know. But again, like it's our last video, you gotta show your patience and your you know, the fruits of the spirit. And just, you know, always try to be joyful. Even when the moments is hard.
Enjoy the little moments of changing their diapers and taking their temperature and holding them when you can.
It's a beautiful thing. Life is a beautiful thing.
I would say this: you feel useless because there's not much you can do, but as a parent, that is the best thing that you can do for your child, is give them the best care you possibly can. And sometimes that means letting other people step in, letting the nurses and the doctors step in to give your child the best quality of life that they need at that moment. Because you can be selfish, but I'm taking the baby home right now. But then she wouldn't be able to breathe. She wouldn't be able to keep her temperature. She wouldn't be able to live long. You know,
that's true.
And even parents that have a normal experience and take their baby home, their baby gets sick, and sometimes, you know, they say, you know what, this situation is out of my control. I have to take them to the doctors. That doesn't mean they're useless. It just means they're doing what's the best in that moment. That's reaching out for help.
Yep. Always ask for help because we all need it.
Yeah. So we feel desperate to bring her home, and you know that's normal. So any Nicu parents out there going through that, always start your day off with prayer, even if it's 5 minutes. I started challenging myself to do an hour. I try to pray in the morning and at night, and read the Bible throughout the day. Read the Bible with your baby. Doing that's gonna invite God in.
Yep. It's gonna be in that middle.
Mm-hmm. Definitely gonna be in that middle.
Be that glue.
Yeah. So if you're a Nicu parent and you feel desperate, you feel useless, know you are not alone. You are not alone. All right.
God bless you, family.
God bless everyone. And we'll be back tomorrow with another video.
Be right back at you.
Yeah.
Have a good night.